The thing is being temperamental.
You guys ready to go?
I don't know.
Let's call the meeting to order. It's Tuesday, September 13th, 2016. We're going to stand to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Born on board.
Okay. Minutes and reports received and filed.
I have the sheriff's August 2016 case file, and that's all.
Okay. Commissioner Committee Liaison Reports, upcoming meetings and events.
I'm behind. Planning Commission meeting tonight. HBA tomorrow night. Is Wingding tomorrow night too? Or do I have it on the wrong date? It is? Out at the fairgrounds? Okay. Stop. You don't want me there, John, just say so. Chamber Connections is Thursday night. I think that's at Ria's NRA dinner Thursday night. Radio Friday. So hopefully nothing exciting happens between now and then, Sam. Try to take care of that.
Okay.
And then we had the Fall Festival this weekend. I got this Miracle Rock. It takes care of all your medical problems. You just touch whatever region's bothering you. Took care of my hemorrhoids last night.
Looks like a piece of
Sorry. You fell right into that one. You should know
Yeah.
better. You should not touch anything that I hand you. Ever. All right.
You got anything else?
No, I missed you guys.
Can't take you
You've
anywhere,
lost
son.
all context
I can't
now.
take you anywhere.
Nope, I'm done. That's all I got.
Only thing I really have is the So Long Summer Music Festival. It's Friday and Saturday.
I got Cap Region Executive Board meeting tomorrow morning, Home Savings Bank Board meeting tomorrow. Thursday, I'm meeting with Dr. Rome here at 8. An RA dinner. Friday, we can eat chicken everywhere. There's Habitat has a chicken dinner at Eagles. Knights of Columbus has a chicken dinner for the Boys and Girls Club. There's the NAACP dinner. And on Saturday, if you didn't get enough chicken, there's the Operation Bugle Boy Chicken Dinner at American Legion. So we can eat chicken for 2 days.
Where do you get all these invitations from? I haven't seen hardly any of them.
I gotta work 2 of them. Friday, I'm gonna work Habitat as a celebrity thing, and then I'm gonna go over and help the Knights of Columbus clean up. I think they got a little bit of alcohol to help get the germ. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all I. Okay. You wanna go to any of those?
It's
I
deer.
got tickets.
They're all at the fairground. Okay. Thank you, gallery. No, it's deer season. I don't-
Okay.
Right now, I don't care.
Let's do bids and contracts then. Bid award 2016-31, propane provision and service.
We got one bid for this from Aerogas, in the amount of .825 cents per gallon. We also asked for cost to purchase and set 2 1,000-gallon tanks, and that is $1,000 a piece, if that's something that you collectively think you want to look into. Or we could, as we talked about before too, get bids for that if you want to look outside of this bid.
We're gonna get any better price if we bid it outside of it?
For the tanks, I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably have a better idea than I what those cost.
I haven't bought propane forever. Chris, you got an idea?
Well, the problem is that we were with MFA 2 or 3 years ago, and
obviously people come in and cut the price, and then they get the tank set, and then then you get one bid, because it just doesn't work. You can't put gas in somebody else's tank. So so I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad idea to actually own our own tanks, and then we'd get multiple bids from various companies. But
Well, if that's gonna be a savings in the long run, then let's look into it. It may cost up front to get the tanks, but if we own them, and then we can save money on the propane itself.
I don't have a problem. The only thing, depending on the time it takes to get them here, you know.
I understand.
Some probably for fuel until,
what are we, just heating our shops on propane? Is that?
Our shop was originally set up on electricity, and it was costing us something bigger, so it switched over prior to my time, but switched over to propane. It's propane there in both of the main shops there.
So if we don't sign the contract, they'll still deliver us gas, right?
We got some last week or a couple weeks ago, and they were still honoring last year's price, so.
What was last year's price, Jennifer? Do you know?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you either without looking back.
It's probably still under $1. Probably a whole lot cheaper than it was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
There was a pay requested, I think, went through this last round.
How long is that bid good for?
As far as for you guys to consider it,
Yeah.
90 days.
Okay. You guys care if we call around and check prices
No,
on tanks?
We did that with my mother-in-law in West Fayette. There's a heck of a disparity in what some people charge. so,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
And we see if we can call up a couple people and other people and see what the cost to set tanks would be. Just buy tanks and set them, and then,
You want to just do a phone bid?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're under, surely they're under $1,000, because that's what these are here,
These are $1,000 a piece,
right?
Yeah.
so.
So I'm assuming they'll be that or less. If we find out it's gonna be more, we can just go with this.
I know when I priced it for myself, it was $1,000 just for a 250-gallon tank. That's why I'm thinking about renting, like, you know, just have someone to bring a tank in, so. I don't know, Jeff, I really don't.
All right, make some phone calls and we'll see and
Okay.
put it back on the agenda next week. We can,
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all right with that.
I'll text Cliff right now.
Okay. Bid award 2016-32 welding and metal fabrication.
We got 2 bids in response to this. The recommendation is to award the lowest bidder available shop time.
So Gardner,
The lowest with available shop time, so that if Gardner is the lowest, if Gardner's tied up, they can then go to Vogelai if it's warranted.
It's like we do with the other services that we have. If they've got a big project going on where it may be 2 weeks and it's something on a dump truck we need done right away, we can have it fixed. We always work with them. They're both good firms.
okay.
Have we done much with Gardner before? I mean, I've seen a lot of Vogelai invoices, but I haven't ever really seen a Gardner invoice.
Willard's bid on it. He recently opened a shop. I personally use him
Okay.
for stuff out there. I mentioned to him the other day, he put a bid in, so.
Okay. I'm good with the recommendation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's lowest and best.
Available shop time.
Okay. I move that we award the welding and metal fabrication to the lowest and best with available shop time.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Going back to the current propane, we're paying $92.90.
So it went down.
Yeah. Okay. Signing of contract for the Pringer Center bathrooms.
This is the contract for GBH that you awarded last week. There's 2 originals, and Jill has looked over and approved it.
What's the time frame on that?
They're supposed to be done December 29th.
Of this year?
Was it
It was like
70
working
days? Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Have we contacted them? I mean, that was, okay.
They're starting the 19th, is that next Monday, I think, but they're getting on it pretty quickly here.
Yeah, we're gonna do kind of what we did with the HVAC. We're gonna meet over there and kind of explain to them that you've got people living in that building, so you can't just go tear up all the bathrooms and then go home.
Right, that was made clear in the pre-bid, and then
Yeah.
I think Michael's been in contact with them
Yeah.
to kind of coordinate everything up front, so.
I move that we sign the contract with GBH for the Pringer Center bathrooms.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do we have any unfinished business? Any unfinished? Nope. New business, accounts payable review.
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable.
I move that we approve accounts payable pending review.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Tony Stegman with Gilmore Bell, order of the County Commission of Cole County, Missouri, accepting the proposal for underwriting, selecting an underwriter in connection with the proposed refunding of the certificates of participation, Series 2011, and acknowledging certain disclosures pursuant to MSRB Rule G17.
And Tony did send you guys a letter. She wasn't able to be here today, but between her and Joy, we did receive 7 proposals for the underwriting on this refunding of the 2011, and Joy was very happy. I think she also sent you guys a letter. It is having a lower yield, meaning a higher savings for us than she estimated to begin with. So first the 7 proposals, she needs you guys to approve the first, what's the name of it? First Bankers Bank out of St. Louis is the winner of the underwriting. So that's this plus the order that you mentioned for the refinancing. So it needs to be signed and approved.
Do you guys have any questions on this?
No.
No, I looked at,
Did you look at her email?
yeah.
Does she have a projection on what that was gonna save us? I mean,
No, not on the latest
Is-
proposal. no.
okay. She didn't know exactly what the rate would be till.
And we won't know until the day we actually
Okay.
close. And we do have a Moody's rating call on Friday.
16th.
And all of these proposals needed that Moody's rating in order to give the rate they're giving here, so.
So what are we approving here, Debbie?
You're approving the
The
underwriter.
order.
The order, and then the underwriter to the first financial,
The First Bankers Bank?
yes.
Okay.
So basically, that order that you
Mhm.
read off,
Mm-hmm.
that's what has to be approved. Tony gave us that language.
God bless.
Kind of confusing here. I move that we approve the order accepting the proposal for underwriting for the refunding of the certificates of participation for the jail project and awarding to First Bankers Bank.
Second.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I hope that got it.
Sounded good to me. Tell you what, we might jump around, because I think the EMS, do we want to do the discussion of the EMS with the consultants, or are we gonna move that?
We can get everything else done if you want.
Okay, let's do the approving transfers for elected officials back pay.
Is this just money coming out of approval for back pay?
Yes. But it was, since we did everything in session, I thought you guys would want to see all the transfers. And this not only transfers the back pay, but it also transfers what's left to pay out this year with the different salaries.
Okay.
So. And also sent you guys a letter yesterday that after looking into the back pay and what all forms have to be filled out with the Social Security and how the withholding is going to happen on the back pay, I wanted to get a letter out to every elected official telling them when the back pay check to expect it and how the taxes are going to be handled and the paperwork that we'll have to turn in to Social Security and Medicare to make sure we get the money in the right year for everybody's future Social Security bill. And some people are actually currently drawing, so it will affect them. And the only thing I'm waiting on, the reason why I put the date to October 5th is what I'm looking at writing the checks for. I'm still waiting to hear back from loggers for the actual rate that we owe them. Because again, every year was a different rate that we were paying. So
Why are we signing a transfer now then?
we actually increased the wages for payroll this last check that you received.
But this has the back pay on it too, doesn't it?
Yes.
You're just trying to do it all at one time?
Yeah, and I understood we were doing it this year from the last meeting. And I know there was some debate on whether we were doing it this year or not. So that's why I wanted to bring it here too.
I got outvoted on it, so, I mean, I'm not gonna hold that part of it up. But I think we need to have some kind of settlement agreement with anybody that gets any kind of back pay on it that says that it settles and resolves any kind of back pay. And then it also says that it waives any and all other claims in the future on this. Because if we're gonna have this over and done with, it needs to be over and done with. So whatever we need to write up to make
Well,
it.
the issue then is if somebody refuses to sign, what are you gonna do?
Well, they don't get paid. They can sue us then.
And then we get hit for attorney's fees, and we lose. Lowell and I had this discussion.
Let them sue us.
Well,
I'll take my chances in it.
We thought about, I'm going to actually issue checks, not direct
What my
deposit.
idea for that was then perhaps we should put a letter in there that says cashing this check constitutes an acceptance of all of this. In other words,
Well, there's
making
your
it an
affirmative
affirmative action rather than some sort of MOU.
I'm fine with that as long as that covers our backside. It's
Just put it
done
on the back of the
with.
check.
No, I'm gonna put a letter with it. I don't
Okay.
think we can print it on the back of the check, but it says if you cash, basically.
Real small writing.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Fine print.
Yeah.
Basically, it's gonna say,
Okay.
if you cash this, you've waived any further claims and you agree that this is,
But we all just understand where
Full
I'm going with this. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I think.
Vote's
that-
already been done. I can't do
Yeah.
anything about that.
And then if they don't wanna cash it and sue us, that's the way they can go.
Yeah.
But they don't get the check and
But I mean, even 20 years from now, I don't want the sitting commission to have to go back and go, oh, well, we're getting sued again, because something didn't get ciphered right, and, you know, so.
But that'd be barred by the statute of limitations.
Well, maybe. One person said that there may not be a statute of limitations on that, so I'm just making sure our backsides are covered on this. So, yep, if y'all had that idea already taken care of, then cool. I wasn't trying to hold it up because of that, I'm just saying that we need to have something covered.
So do we need to make a motion to approve these, or we just need to sign these?
I think we just sign them like usual,
Yeah.
don't we? Just.
I just
she
want your
wanted to bring
blessing
it
to
up.
go ahead and give the letters out. And with the letter is the breakdown of what was paid and what should have been paid for those years.
Anybody can still not accept the check and turn around and sue us, so.
That's true.
I mean, whether we have a letter saying that they're waiving that right or not is, depends on how they want to look at it,
I'm good with it, Debbie.
so.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, we'll move forward.
okay. Okay, so we've got discussion of EMS with consultants.
Well, I think, did they talk to you about going and doing the closed session part first?
I didn't get
Do
a
we-
chance to see
Okay,
Commissioner.
Do we want,
I told Sam,
okay, okay,
do the personnel closed session before the general
Okay.
discussion with the consultants.
okay.
Okay? Is that what we want to do?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So we'll reconvene in session then after the closed session. Okay, I move we go into closed session pursuant to section 610.021 for security issues sub 18 and personnel issues sub 3.
second,
Roll call, please.
Sam,
Yes,
Jeff,
yes.
Chris.
Yes.
okay.
So,
You want
do
the
we,
security first, or you want the?
well, I figure we get you knocked out of the
Yeah,
way, and then
'cause
we'll
you're-
have the ambulance.
Yours
so
shouldn't be.
They always